What is up, YouTube? It's Roni back here. Hopefully you can see me okay. The sun's fucking brutal today, so I haven't posted a video in a minute. It's been kind of busy around the shop, trying to get the Ford shipped off and for auction. Unfortunately, I was avoiding having to put a whole lot into it before it went, but unfortunately I had to fix the e-brake a little bit better than it was, especially being a manual. So I'll show you guys here, as you've seen in other videos, rusty red. You definitely got some rust. Well, other than the fact that there's rust everywhere, my rear e-brake cables had rusted and snapped. The parking brake adjusters are toasted. So I've already done the other side, but I put the new cable on the other side as well. As you can see up here, the bracket's screwed up. Now I'm going to do one or two things depending on how well those old cables come out. I'm either going to build a new e-brake cable for there, or I will use the existing one if those come out really easy and I don't have to cut anything or nothing like that. Despite how rusty it looks, the spots where the cables are pretty stout. So we're just gonna run with it. It was functioning before, but it just wasn't holding enough to make me feel confident with someone else. Certainly was selling the vehicle as well, wanted to at least be, safe. So I have here, I have new shoes, I have the tensioner kit, which is what was obviously busted and broken. If you've never done these before, to take these apart, here's some of the things you'll need. Vice grips are always nice just to grip onto the springs. I do have a brake adjuster tool, another actual drum brake tool, needle nose pliers, long and short, 10 mil, or actually I think this I use an 11, not a 10. Yeah, 11 mil with a small extension, almost as small as you can get, because this pin right here, let's see here if I can, this pin that's on here runs to a 10 mil that you see rusted sitting on top of that. Now the other one looked just as bad, but I was able to get it off after banging on this a little bit, cleaning this out as much as I could. It seemed to help, so hopefully I'll have that good of luck with this one as well. I am gonna reuse the old springs, the holders for the shoe itself as well. I do have a new tensioner and all the stuff that's supposed to be with it to tighten it up. And you can see as the cable runs here, comes up, the passenger side dips up and over, you can see, and comes out the top up here, sits up here, and then the passenger side one, or the driver's side one, is the shorter one. I'm sorry, shorter one is the driver's side, comes right here. It literally runs right along and up and over. And then the passenger side one is the one that dips through the leaf spring mount here and up and around to the other side over there. So I'm going to take both of these old ones, completely going to come out. I already have the new one on the passenger side and all the passenger side done. That's all done. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. So again, if you've never done this tools, of course you're going to want to take off the tire and
Got some brake cleaner. Here's my new line. I got them from AutoZone. They had them in stock on the shelf. This one's for the driver's side. So you'll take this 10 mil off that's on the back here. It'll remove this whole pin, which will remove your e-brake lever. And I'll do another video and I'll show you the sequence on how these are set in here. I've watched a lot of videos and no one's ever really kind of broke it down. It was difficult because the other side came apart and kind of a boink, because there is a little spring on the back here behind this little metal washer. And again, everything in here was rusted. I cleaned the other side up real good. I'll show you how I cleaned this side too. So I'm going to finish taking them apart to remove the actual pad from the drum. You have this spring here and you have the pin holder. I push with the flathead on this spring. I'll push it backwards and it'll pop this out, and then that'll come all the way out, at which point I'll remove that 10, clean everything up, and then start putting it back together. So there's a little sum of it. Hopefully it helps you a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm like all over the place this morning. There's so much going on. Alright guys, talk to you in a few. Thanks.